This is a suit. Specific litigation representing we, the Chicano nation, we, La Raza, we, the descendants of Joaquin Murrieta, and we bring this suit in his name. We bring this suit in the name of all unjust laws, written in the blood of the innocent. Treaty of Hidalgo, Gadsden Purchase, Foreign Miners Law of 1851. These acts were not committed in the name of my people, but in the name of manifest destiny, which is only another name for theft and nothing else. We bring this suit in the name of Joaquin Murrieta, who resisted, Joaquin Murrieta, who rebelled, Joaquin Murrieta, who fought injustice. These are the acts of heroes and legends, but there is not one statue erected in his honor in this, his country. In 1851, when the American Western movement swept over this land like a bad wave, engulfing all, one Sonoran miner resisted. The Americans burned his house, stole his gold mine, murdered his children, raped and murdered his wife in front of him, beat him with whips, and then let him live to tell of what would happen to those that resisted. Joaquin Murrieta crawled away that day, got a gun and a horse, became the leader of a band of revolutionaries that raided American settlements from California to Nuevo Mexico, stealing money, food, clothing, all he could, because he figured they owed him. He would give all that he stole to the campesinos, the struggling Mexican Americans of the region. They called him the Robin Hood of El Dorado, but the Americans called him El Bandito Terrible. For 7 years, he rode in the name of freedom, in the name of family. The campesinos hid him from danger. Few knew his last name. He became a myth, a ghost. Americans love to play the odds. So they rounded up all men in the region, whose name began with Joaquin, and slaughtered them. Countless men died, hands tied, behind firing posts, lips sealed, bullets hit flesh, refusing to say they were not Joaquin. The Spanish word for this is unidad. Eventually, a lynch mob caught up with Joaquin near Stockton, shot him in the back. Though he was shot dead, they hung his body from a tree for 2 days to show victory. So I guess it's not just the brothers and sisters in this room who should be pissed off by the fact that we still have a town in Texas named Lynchburg. They decapitated the corpse and impaled his head and torso on 2 wooden stakes for all to see. Hidden in the cloak of darkness, the campesinos pulled down the head and body of Joaquin Murrieta and took it to a secret place for proper burial. To this day, no one knows exactly where he's buried. Don't you see? This is why it is sacred, because it was his. My grandfather named me Joaquin as a reminder that there are things in this life worth fighting for. There are things in this life worth living for. There are things in this life worth dying for. This is a suit, specific litigation representing we, the Chicano nation, we, La Raza, we, the descendants of Joaquin Murrieta, and we bring this suit in his name. Satzlo Joaquin Zihuatanejo.